on Route 66 in Kingman, Arizona. This is the 100th anniversary this year of Route 66. Still looking for that sweet spot in the temperature range that I like. It's getting hotter and hotter in southern Arizona, going up to 106 soon, and I'm still climbing up into the smaller mountain ranges towards Flagstaff, looking for a nice cool spot in the trees. So let's see what we can find up there. Hi everybody, I just got to my latest spot. I'm in the Kaibab National, I think you pronounce it Kaibab National Forest, just outside of Williams, Arizona. And I'm surrounded by trees everywhere. It's beautiful. I think they're ponderosa pines. And I'm up about 7,200 feet, I think. It's nice and cool. I think it's actually about 80 degrees, and tonight's supposed to get down to around 48 or something like that, so that's fine with me. That's fine with me. And this isn't that far from Williams. I think it was about 10 or 15 minutes. And so that was looked like a cute little town. I want to go down there and check it out sometime. It's on Route 66. So we're continuing our journey on Route 66 after Kingman. Not sure where I'm going next. Probably up to the Flagstaff area. It's about maybe 1,500 feet higher up than I was last. So I'm still climbing. I saw snow caps. Must have been Flagstaff. It's Thursday. I might stay here for the weekend. So I got a nice spot here. And I've got good cell service. Believe it or not, in the woods like this, I'm surprised. I mean, like I said, I think I'm 15 minutes or so from town. So I'm kind of deep in the forest, and it's, yeah, good cell service. For some reason, when I'm in 90-degree weather, I get kind of a little agitated. I mean, I can control it, but when I'm in the forest or the weather's a little cooler, I'm not that way as much. So I'm much more relaxed up here. And like I was saying, this is what I love to do. I love to be in nature. This is what relaxes me. So if I was in a city and I was working all day and then I camped on the weekend, which is what I did a lot, it was always my de-stress time, you know? Decompression, is that what they call it? And then you decompress for the weekend and then you can make it through the next week at work. But fortunately, I don't have to think about that anymore. We have bicyclists on the road, so I'm not too far from the actual main dirt road. So that's it right there. And there's been some traffic going by, but what little dust they kick up, it doesn't make it over here through these trees to the van where I'm sitting. Okay, well, I'm all settled in for the night, or maybe the weekend, so thanks for joining me again, and I'm just gonna hang out here, have something cool to drink. Woo, bright sun. I just finished setting up camp here. It's a little fire pit right here. I'm gonna have to check the fire regulations though. I'm not sure if fires are permitted at this time. And I have so many trees here. I had so many options to set the hammock up. I think I got it under some shade though, because this area here that I chose is open to the sky right in the middle here for a little bit during the day. So east to west, just enough perfect strip there to give me solar all day long. And just for reference, I'll show you there's people camping right there. We have had a bit of traffic on the road down here. Yeah, the traffic down there got pretty crazy a minute ago. There were like 5 or 6 cars that went by, kicking up dust. But that seems to be all I've had so far. The sun's just about to set, as you can see. I don't know if we're going to get those typical Arizona sunsets that I've been posting on videos. Almost every video, sorry. Overdoing the sunsets. But in the desert, you got to take advantage of it. There's so many beautiful ones. Yeah, I probably won't get one like that up here with all the trees. But we'll see. Well, it looks like I'm not going to make it to Mexico like I said I was going to go. In Yuma, Arizona, it's 106, and that's right across the border from the dentist, so not sure if I'm going to make it down there at all this year. May have to go to an American dentist and pay out of pocket. I'll make it down there eventually. I'll find a way to get down there. So a company called License sent me this phone holder. I didn't really have a good one that I was able to... I had this one that stuck to the window, and it was really big and bulky and kind of got in my way of seeing where I was going out the windshield. And it didn't rotate or turn or anything. So if I wanted to use it for, it was fine for GPS and music. But if I wanted to use it for photographing myself, videoing myself, I couldn't adjust it to do that. So this company, License, sent me this one here. They make a MagSafe one too for iPhones, but it's got adjustable there. You can adjust it like that, and then you can turn the head of it around. So you can adjust it like 360 degrees, which is exactly what I needed. And it's got this really supposedly super strong suction cup here. Well, let's give it a try. I think I want it right about here. I did clean this all off before I started. So I think I'm going to put it right about here. And then it's got this little lever that you lock. Wow, that's strong. That is strong. Okay, and the way this one works is you stretch out the arms, and then you put your phone in there and push it, and it locks. And once it's locked, you can pull the phone out and put it back in, and it stays secure. And you can twist it, turn it, move it up and down. So if I need it for GPS like that, and then I can turn it around like that and point it towards me if I want to film myself, or I can have the camera facing outwards and film out on the road as I'm driving. Great product, I think, so far. Let's try it out for a while. But look at that secure. Damn, that's like, it's pulling up this. It's so strong, it's pulling up the interior. So you got to be careful of that. Yeah, that's nice. Turn it all around. Great. So thank you, License. I appreciate that. I'm gonna make some enchiladas today because I love Mexican food. So stick around. These are gonna be vegetable enchiladas. I'm gonna start with some potatoes, and then I'm gonna take the potatoes and I'm gonna put them in the microwave to pre-cook them a little bit. And then we're gonna add some cauliflower in there, and then some fresh jalapenos. And then I'll put all the vegetables into a bowl and add some fresh ground black pepper, some salt, garlic powder, some oregano, and a little touch of cinnamon. That's optional. And toss that all together. And I've got some corn tortillas here that I'm going to wrap up in some damp paper towels, put them in the microwave and soften them up a bit. And now we'll assemble them. And I went ahead of time and put some aluminum foil in the air fryer insert. Oh, and ahead of time I also prepared some enchilada sauce. I just took a can of tomato sauce and added the appropriate spices. I'm going to start by putting a little bit of that in the bottom, just so that they don't stick. And we'll fill them with our vegetable mixture. Roll them up. Yeah, because I'm in this small air fryer pan, I'm not going to be able to get much in there. I may have to do a couple batches, I think, yeah. So once they're all in the pan, I'm going to pour more of the enchilada sauce on top. And earlier I had made some of that tofu cheese sauce that I've made before. And so I took a little bit of that and I added the appropriate spices to make a Mexican queso, which is pretty much a cheese, kind of a liquidy cheese dip. And so we'll add that on top. Some sliced black olives. I'll cover that with some aluminum foil and we'll set that in the air fryer basket. And we'll cook those at 350 for about 15 minutes. They just need to warm up. I just took it out of the oven. And let's give it a try. I was trying to see if I put all the right spices in it. Yeah. Tastes like enchiladas. Thanks again for joining me for another cooking episode. Take care and I'll see you next time. Well, I just finished dinner and sitting here by the fire. Quite a few stars out. It's pretty dark out here though.